Okay, we are recording. So we're going to start with the front. Little known fact, or maybe it's not little known. Front of your legs, the quads, there's a muscle called the rectus femoris that crosses both joints. So it's kind of, not really, but kind of a hip flexor. So I feel like we should address it first, just so, you know, in case it's tight, in case it is overworking a little bit and acting as a hip flexor, we want to keep it happy. Because when it gets tight, it goes right over that kneecap. Not good. Okay, so let's start at the edge of the mat, legs in those grooves on the Rollga. Bring yourself down to your forearms. You know how to do this, and we'll roll those quads out. So I know I said hips, but now you know why we are addressing the quads. Roll back and up. You know, sometimes muscles work a little bit harder than they're designed to work because of whatever imbalance we've acquired throughout our life. So we just want to make sure we're addressing everything. All right, if you want to, at this point, to bend your knees, you can kick up the intensity by doing that. If that's too much, you can keep your legs straight. We'll do about 3 more passes here. Last one. Ease your knees down to the mat, push yourself up. You're gonna work into the hip bone now. So you know your landmarks. That bony area at the front of your hip bone and your belly button. So find those on whatever side you're starting with. Mine is the right. Take the big end of the Rollga, place it right between those two landmarks. Angle your Rollga so it's not gonna hit into your rib cage. Then we will bring it down. So the Rollga is in between our body and the mat. Take a couple deep breaths here. Deep breath in. As you exhale, melt over the Rollga. Let's do one more. Deep breath in. Exhale, melt that body over the Rollga. And now we can start shifting the body from right to left. Massaging that area. Right in that hip, little bowl that the hip bone makes. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you feel like it here, bring it to stillness. Bring the heel up towards the booty. Hold. Take a couple deep breaths in and out. If this is too much, just straighten the leg and stay here. And then we'll bring the foot down, press your body up. And we've got the other side. So big into the Rollga, same landmarks on the other side, belly button. Press it in, bring it down. So remember, angle it in such a way that it's not anywhere near that rib cage. So once you're here, remember the deep breaths. Big inhale as you exhale. Just melt right over that Rollga. Last one. And then you can start shifting your body from right to left, a little massage in that area. I know I can feel it. I hope you can too. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it to a nice stopping point. Hold here. If you would like, bring your heel towards your booty. And a few deep breaths. Remember, if this is too much intensity, keep that leg straight and just breathe. If your leg is up, ease it back down. Then walk yourself up. Beautiful job. Okay, so that's the front. We move to the back. Take your ball. We're gonna sit on the mat with legs extended. Shift the body weight to one side, in this case to the left. I'm starting on my right, so I'm gonna place that ball at the base of the hip bone there, that sits bone, where the hamstrings connect. Hamstrings attached to the hips. So then we're gonna place some weight on it. Then we're gonna shift it from right to left, massaging that attachment point. So hamstrings at the attachment point can most definitely affect your hip function, right? If they're tight, if they're pulling. So this is something we need to address. Let's go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Rock that body over. Put the ball to the side. We will need it for the other side. But we're grabbing our Rollga again. We're going to keep working that side. Big end is going to accommodate our butt cheek. So ease the butt cheek onto the Rollga. The leg that we're working is straight, not flexed in any way. And we're just going to roll that butt cheek. I'm going to angle my Rollga this way a little bit more. Yeah. So angle it in a way where you feel like you're getting the best coverage of the glutes. Go all the way up to the top and then all the way back down. So we'll do a few more here, then we'll have an option to kick up the intensity. Couple more passes. And then, of course, you can always keep doing this. If you're like, you know, I really want more intensity, take that ankle of the leg that you're working, figure 4 it onto the opposite leg, continue to roll, and something else you can do is shift from right to left. Get right up near that sacrum. Oh yeah. Doesn't feel great, but I know I need it. Rock and roll. Remember, option to keep the legs straight if this is too much. This can be a lot. We have 3, 2, and 1. Bring it to a nice stopping point. If you are crossed, uncross, bring it down first, then bridge yourself up and come right off the Rollga. Yay! One last one on this side. We're gonna go right below. So find the hip bone, we're going right below it. Straighten the leg that you're working and take the opposite leg, wrap it around. And we're just gonna roll right around that joint. We're not over the joint, we're not where that bone is, right below it. Feels great. Said no one ever. A few more passes here. Use that top leg to help you move. Don't let the arms do all the work. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it to a nice stopping point. Lift yourself up. Knee comes down off of the Rollga. Whew. So you can definitely feel one side is a bit freer, and we're not even done yet. So grab your ball again. Let's even our sides out. Find that sits bone. The ball goes right below it, not on it, right below it. Straighten the legs and just shift that body back and forth over that attachment point into the muscles. You know, we've done a lot of hamstring work this week, so this probably feels good.
Mm-hmm.
6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Bring it to a good stopping point. Shift the body over, remove the ball. We're done with you, ball. Yeah, done with you. Grab your Rollga. Best seat in the house. Bring the butt cheek up. Extend the leg you're working. The other leg helps you move. Remember to try and relax that leg as much as possible. And don't forget, angle the Rollga so you feel like you're getting the best coverage. Everyone's shaped a little different, so it might look different for you. Go all the way down, all the way up. All right, at this point, if you would like to take that option to cross the figure 4. Oh. I'm like right at the point where I don't want to take it, but like if it was any more intense than this, I would straighten my leg back out. I'm right at the edge. And remember, you also have that option to rock and roll side to side. Oh my goodness. All kinds of apologies to my glutes, because obviously they're not happy, especially the left. Woo! All those deadlifts we did yesterday. 3, 2, 1. All right, bring it to a nice stopping point. Extend the leg first, then bridge yourself up and off of the Rollga. Oh yeah. Okay, bringing it over. Rollga, shallow groove right below the hip joint. Top leg comes around, bottom leg is extended. Roll, just a little movement right below that joint. We don't want to go on that bony area because it will not feel good. I mean, not that this feels great, but it'll like seriously hurt. So don't do it. There's good pain and bad pain, right? Few more seconds here. 6, 5, 4, 3, almost done. 2, and 1. Bring it to stillness. Press yourself through that bottom leg or top leg. Roll yourself off. And we're going to conclude class today, SI area, where the spine meets the hip bone. So roll it down. Feet flat on the floor. Bridge yourself up. Put those little bumps on those joints. SI, sacral iliac. So find the joint and then bring your feet to dead bug. If you feel like you're arching your back at all, you're not in the right place. Bring the feet down and readjust until it feels good. And if you feel a little arch in your back, you're probably too high. So find where it feels good to you. Knees are up over your hips. We're going to bring them in towards your chest and back out. So we're here, see here, little massage on those joints. Very small movement, maybe a couple inches at most. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Knees go back over the hips. Now we're shifting from right to left. Mini windshield wiper movement. Rock that sacrum. Feels so good. Couple more. And bring it back to the center. We're going to let one hip fall open. In this case, my right. Bring it up. Let the left hip fall open. So we're going to go back and forth, right. Bring it all the way up before the left one drops. So a little bit more intensity. Let's do one more on each side, finish it up. The best is yet to come. Bring the knees back together. We're going to extend the left leg, rest the heel on the mat. Then pull the right leg in towards your chest. Hold here, breathe. So the attention here is on the left side. The front of the left hip is getting a nice stretch. It's nice and warm from what we did at the beginning of class when we massaged in there. So it is primed and ready for this stretch. 3, 2, and 1. Ease the leg up. And then we switch it out. Right leg extends. Slowly bring that heel down to the mat. Then pull that left knee in towards the chest. Attention, intention, and attention are right here in the front of the hip. If you say you're not tight there, you're lying, you're lying. I don't believe you. A few more breaths here. Then slowly bring that knee back in. Once they're together, lower them as a set down to the mat. Bridge yourself up. Remove the Rollga. And then we'll slowly bring ourselves down one vertebrae at a time out of that bridge until that sacrum hits the ground or the mat. Then we'll bring the knees in once again. Give yourself a big hug. Knees back over the hips, arms out to a T. Let the legs drop to the right. And we'll breathe into this. If you'd like to take that hand on top of the top leg and push it down a little bit farther, you can. Up to you. Just don't be aggressive about it. If you've got your hand there, release it. Knees back up to the center, through the center, to the other side. Breathe. And then if you want to, you can take that hand, press that top leg down just a skosh more. Deep breaths here. And knees back up to the center, extend your legs. Hold it here. Just let everything go. Let's see how we did on time. Okay, yeah. Okay, 20 minutes. I said 10.
That's okay.
I went to
It was
20.
worth it. Are you going to put that on your website?
Yes, I recorded it, so it should be up there today.
I want
I'll send
Jimmy to do this every day.
I think so too. You know, that'll make his doctor's job a lot easier.
Yeah, he is just really being a bear, and something's got to give around here.
Well, I hope this helps. Have a
Thank
great
you.
day, guys.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Bye, Cindy. Thank you.
Bye.